finally. The conference call started hours ago.
Well, every affiliate out there wants an answer. They're like a school of piranha drooling over ad promos and rating spikes.
Oh, word's out already.
Oh, we're the top of the hour. We're every news break, every capsule, not to mention the top story in the 6 o'clock news.
I knew it.
It's amazing. Woman dies on that stage and everybody's acting like the only thing that's important is whether or not they get a piece of the action.
It's a hot story, Ted.
It's a nightmare. I knew that woman. Our kids played together. I liked her. No, she's fodder for television.
Which brings us to the million-dollar question. Do we lock away the most sensational piece of footage to hit the air in years?
Or air a dear friend's murder for all the world to see? Some choice. I didn't sign up for this, Liza.
It goes way beyond the fluff and giggle of the Erica days.
Sanity, and it's way over my head.
What's your take?
A friend of mine is dead. I don't have a take.
Okay. So let's say we use the tape. We use it for all it's worth.
It's too mercenary.
Now, wait a second. If we don't use it, we are pretending like it never even happened, and it did. And it happened here. Now, it is a tragedy, but it's also news.
Revenge? Janet Green's crowning achievement?
Well, for lack of a better angle, Janet's hatred of Laurel and Trevor is local legend. And now it's done.
No, weren't we helpful?
No, come on,
we gotta
Ted.
be careful here. I feel like it might be our fault. I mean, you said yourself, the audience was a perfect mix. The perfect mix of what? Rage and ignorance. We handed Janet the perfect smokescreen.
We didn't know Janet would snap.
Yeah, and let's not forget about the gun. The gun that was found in this studio, in my office. Hand that over to legal and see what comes back.
That was Noah's fault.
I'm not so sure. We seized the moment, and because of it, a good woman is dead. So much for all in a good day's work.
Look, we have this tape. Regardless, a judgment call has got to be made.
All right. I say we sit on the episode a few days. Let the dust clear. Let photos circulate in the press. Let news magazines cover the story and then recover. Let things cool down. That way we don't look so cold-blooded. And in the meantime, we turn the video over to the cops to dissect.
You really think that's best for everyone?
Are you okay?
Is anybody?
How's Trevor?
Devastated.
I'd go over there, but somehow I don't think he'd appreciate it.
He's too. We've scheduled a candlelight vigil in Town Square, the same place where we rallied against Jim's early prison release.
You look tired.
I'm just sad. Sad for Trevor, sad for all of us. Wasn't Will's death enough? Somebody should have seen this coming. Been able to do something about it.
I assume we're no closer to a decision.
Tad and I were wrestling with it when Dixie came.
Actually, we've been getting a few phone calls at the house.
Cranks?
Mostly people who are upset about the murder.
Senseless violence touches everyone.
Well, I guess the more the better. If they're talking, then they'll what?
Doesn't anything get to you? Are you not the least concerned or upset for Laurel and her family? I guess as long as it translates into ratings points, it's a banner day for you.
Dixie, I'm just as devastated as you are.
So devastated you can't wait to use it to your advantage.
If you're looking for a shoulder to cry on, go to the rally.
Come on, Dixie, I'll drive you home.
No, thank you. I'm going to Michael's.
Please express our sorrow.
Oh, certainly, Adam. You know, maybe Liza could get a theme show out of it. She killed my brother, his sister.
This isn't easy on any of us.
Gee, it's funny. I haven't seen you shed a tear. I knew something terrible would happen here. It's just a matter of time.
She totally misunderstands my motives.
Maybe, but she understands exactly what's going on here. I'm not going to exploit Laurel's death.
All right, business. Business, okay? Exploitation. Do we call it that when the news shows air crime stories?
No, of course not.
No, we do
They're
not.
doing their duty. That's different, and you know it.
My gut says we go with this.
After people have a chance to heal.
How long? How long is that going to take? A day, a year, a month?
I'll let you know.
We don't have any guarantee that we can sit on this.
No, this would
even if we
be
wanted to.
pirated. There's no saying that a tabloid show would respect this, right?
This way, we have control of the presentation.
You honestly think we can do a tasteful presentation of a woman being gunned down in cold blood?
We started an anti-violence campaign that goes way back to Noah Keefer and Louis Greco.
See how well that turned out?
Laurel's death does not have to be in vain. We can use it as a cry to end this insanity. We could top the show off with your own words, expressing how it feels to lose someone this close to you, how it brings it close to home.
We created the monster. How do we duck that?
No, Janet Green is the monster. We didn't create Janet Green. The reason she killed Laurel have nothing to do with
Not
it.
what I'm talking about. That audience was handpicked. Any one of those neo-fascist hate mongers could have taken a shot at Michael or anybody else up on this stage.
But they didn't. Stay focused. Liza has a point. This way we can tie the whole thing in with a responsible, constructive editorial.
Adam, I'm not sure I can find the words to get around what is on that tape.
We can edit out the most graphic moment without losing the impact. We care. We're devastated.
Yeah, we're doubling our market share.
But we're not totally hard-hearted and cynical.
What do you call it?
Our job.
Exactly.
I want to draft that editorial ASAP. Get Jason or Rudy to make up a promo, and I want
A trailer airing on every network tonight.
It's done.
Maybe it's done.
I already did it in case we decided to air the show.
Good work, Liza. We've got to stay on top of this. Cover all the angles. I don't want this thing backfiring.
Don't worry, Adam. I'll find a good balance. I know what I'm doing.
I'm glad you do, because I can't make sense of this. I'm not even sure I want to try.